Hey y'all, Dr. Bridget Chandler here. On the first day of CE 620 Teaching and Training, you probably have noticed in Blackboard that this video is the only thing available to you today, and that is intentional. I wanted to make sure that you tuned in and watched the video so that you would best understand the expectations of the course and the materials required to be successful in the course. So, as found in the syllabus, CE 620 Teaching and Training, the course description says that this course focuses on enhancing learning. Current trends and issues affecting learning environments are examined, including communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking. Participants develop and evaluate standards-based instruction, curricular materials, and assessment strategies aligned to 21st century skills. The course text that we will be using that is required for you to successfully complete the class is this book, Effective Online Teaching. This helps get us into the 21st century skills, but also everything discussed in effective online teaching in this text can be applied and is often in the text compared to a face-to-face learning environment or training environment to an online environment. So the methods and strategies discussed can be applied in either setting and are often compared within the text. So you will be able to use the information even if you are not in an online training environment. The student learning outcomes for this course, and then I'll go a little bit more into, in addition to these learning outcomes, some other things that kind of we will be doing and discussing to give you the overall ideas of the class. So your student learning outcomes are for you to practice role-specific duties of facilitators in various learning environments. You're going to be able to construct learning environments conducive to a variety of learning styles. You'll be able to differentiate between learners' needs based on various settings, such as the post-secondary education, certificate training, and or work-based learning. You'll be able to interpret the task inherent when facilitating learning among diverse groups, including adult learners. Generate teaching strategies for specific learning tasks, evaluate the effectiveness of teaching and training methods, and assess the extent to which learning strategies meet goals and objectives. Kind of breaking that down even a little bit further, because we will be, by the way, this is a semester-long course, and so it does run from today, August the 20th, through December the 7th. So this runs the full fall semester. But those learning outcomes can be further broken down into knowing that we will be looking at methods, techniques, and strategies needed to plan, conduct, and evaluate instruction. We're going to be comparing typical delivery modules and requirements, organizing instruction, the major methods and techniques of teaching appropriate for areas in your related occupation. So, keeping in mind that everyone in this class is not necessarily teaching in a traditional learning environment, but your type of instruction or your training may be taking place in business and industry or in government or in a more traditional, which is non-traditional career and technical type environment. So all of that being in mind, that's where these major methods and techniques will be discussed from. And then appropriate methods of evaluation, occupational skills, knowledge, and attitudes. Methods of evaluating learner progress. So how do you know that the learning is taking place? And research strategies used to adopt instruction and teaching strategies for learners. So that's kind of even a little bit more of the breakdown of where we will go within this course. And again, using the text that I've already discussed with you. The course is going to be set up similarly to other classes that you've had here in the Masters of Career and Technical Education program at Athens State University. In that, there will be 5 modules that we will go through during the duration of the course of the semester. And each module will contain an introductory or an overview video of the content of that module. And then you will also have discussion board and or assignment activities within the module. And you will also have a reflective piece in each module. So that's how each module, what will take place within it, and then the content of that will follow the text. So Module 1 covers chapters 1 through 3 and looks more specifically at learners in face-to-face and online environments, who they are, how they prefer to learn, and the choice of the environments. Module 2 is Cognition and Learning, and that covers chapters 4 through 6. Module 3 covers chapters 7 through 10, and it's different scaffolding strategies that can be used during instruction. Module 4 covers chapters 11 excuse me, through 14, and it's specifically on a community of inquiry. Finally, Module 5 covers chapters 15, 16, and 17, and it focuses on managing online courses. So that includes your teaching activities, behavioral issues, and ethical concerns with online learning. You will have a final product for this course rather than a final exam, and the product will be contains 2 parts. So the first part is you will have, you can either create or revise, but you have probably already written in another course, a philosophy on teaching and learning. So you can revise that based on what you have read and learned and now have been exposed to during the class as one part of the final product. And then you will also develop a new philosophy based on online teaching and learning. So you will revise your existing overall philosophy of teaching, training, teaching and learning, and then you will develop a new philosophy of online teaching and training after going over the materials from the course. So that'll be your final product. And then one other thing, the course is based on a total of 1,000 points available that you may earn, and the breakdown of that is, as I mentioned, there's a reflection for each of the 5 modules. Your reflections worth 20 points each, for a total of all your reflections will be worth 100 points for the class. And then each module, as I was saying, there are 5 modules, and there will be activities, assignments, and discussion board prompts within each module that total 150 points per module. So that's 150 points for either an activity, an assignment, or discussion prompt, and then you get the 20 points in each module from your reflection. And then your final philosophy, that product that you will create, is worth 125 points. The last 25 points for the class will be the first activity that you'll participate in, and that will be posting your introduction. That is not due this week. That will be, that will be due this week, by the end of this week, and it will be an introduction about yourself with a little bit more of a prompt and discussion board, and then make sure you have posted a picture, which you probably are familiar with from other courses. But that will be your attendance verification, and that's worth your initial 25 points for the class. All right, so that's your overview of how this class will look. And so during this week, your assignments and what you should be doing is obtaining text, effective online teaching. If you have not gotten this text yet, make sure you get this text for the class, look over the syllabus, and post your introduction for the course. And then next week we will start with Module 1, and we will move on from there. And as I said, each module will have a video posted on the content of the module. So thank you so much for allowing me the time to go over this with you today. And I know that if you have any questions or concerns, you will let me know. And here's to a great semester, everyone. Bye.